What's up, Internet? My name's Ori. Welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday, September 28th, day number 75 inside the Big Brother house. Nominations were yesterday, and with finale right around the corner, every move matters for your chance to win the game. What will they do to stay? Well, Rubina, she threw Chelsie under the bus. Let's talk about that, plus all the intel, drama, and more from yesterday's live feeds. But first, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Speaking of, we had two great live streams on Friday morning, Thursday night for the live eviction. The next morning, we were live for our daily live feed update. You get the same update you do every single day of the week, but on Fridays, we go live and we jump into the chat afterwards. It's a lot of fun. You should come on out to the next one. Thank you guys all so much for all the love, support you've been showing me on that. And we are on our way to 15K. We probably going to hit it here pretty soon. And I don't have anybody to thank but you all who join me each and every day here on the channel. So moving on, to give you a little recap, if you haven't been keeping up with anything that's been going on with the house, after the double eviction, which took out Leah and Angela, MJ won HOH, pretty much didn't even have to leave the HOH room, and she looked at Chemo as her target. Now, early yesterday morning, she met up with Chemo, and he rolled right over, as he does for his impending nomination, really offering no pushback at all to her. Meanwhile, Chelsie, she coached up Rubina before her chat with MJ, and it was kind of funny because it's like, come on, Chelsie, you know Rubina heading on up there is really kind of futile. Like, MJ has her nominations in place, and it's also like just this weird little like game they're playing where both of them don't acknowledge that Rubina not going on the block would then mean that probably Chelsie or Cam would have to go on the block. So it's just like a fun little game that kind of happens in the end game when the numbers are so low. It's like, yeah, you should go and like you talk to him. Right. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to acknowledge that if you do go up and talk to them and change their mind, that means I'm in trouble. So it's just a fun little thing that you can witness on the feeds in these final days. Nonetheless, Rubina did head on up to have that chat with MJ, and she ran through most of the points that Chelsie had gave her. But then Rubina tells MJ, Chelsie, she mentioned wanting you on the block during the double eviction. Now, this doesn't seem to faze MJ at all. This doesn't seem to really have any effect on her. Rubina tells her how, you know, she didn't want to, Chelsie didn't want to be the one to have to do it to MJ, but she is someone who is really good at competitions and is a threat, and that's why she didn't end up doing it. MJ pretty much just responds by telling Rubina, like, yeah, you're going to be the one going up on the block next to Chemo, but he's the target, so don't worry about it. Rubina did then also try and kind of downplay her ties to Chemo, saying that she likes to call him Schemo because he schemes all the time, but also made a point to mention how close Chelsie and Cam are and how super close they are. So even though she kind of could see the writing on the wall, she was still fighting, right? Still making an effort on trying to get something going there with MJ. Now, like I said, this didn't really seem to faze MJ, and in fact, she of course went right to Chelsie and told her everything that Rubina had just said. Chelsie, of course, denied it, and now, though I didn't hear her ever say that Angela wouldn't be her target during the double eviction. The entire time during the episode, it seemed like she kept saying, Angela will be going, Angela will be going, Angela will be going. Now, when Chemo did win the veto, she had a meeting with Rubina real quickly, and we saw some of that on the episode where she said to her, right, like it's got to either be you, MJ, and I think she even mentioned Cam, but she said it's pretty much got to be you or MJ, right? Either way, Angela's going, so it doesn't matter, but I got to put up one of you. So I don't know if that's what Rubina's referring to. If there was more that maybe we'll see on Sunday's episode. Like I always like to say here, double evictions are pretty much a two-parter. You have the eviction itself. You then also have the Sunday episode, which kind of fills in the blanks there. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see some more of that on Sunday's episode. Maybe she's just referring to some of the seeds that were planted by Chelsie in the weeks prior about MJ being a threat. I'm not 100% sure here, but either way, it doesn't really matter because, like I said, MJ is full on misted by Chelsie at this point. Even to the point where MJ then has to ask Chelsie, well, does this mean that we get rid of Rubina this week over chemo? Which Chelsea's like, no. That's fine. Why would she say that? Even though even though Rubina just threw Chelsie under the bus? Well, Chelsie and Cam, they've decided that their ideal final three would be with Rubina with them. They think they can beat her in pretty much anything, and she wouldn't be somebody that they would have to worry about. This is kind of something I felt for a while, but I didn't 100% know for sure, but got some confirmation of that yesterday. Nonetheless, though, nominations took place as normal, even with all of throwing Chelsie under the bus to MJ, and Chemo and Rubina did find themselves on the block. When feeds eventually came back, Chemo was sulking in his bed. And it's like, come on, you would think with all the times he's been nominated this season and how willing he seems to usually be prior to the nomination, you would think he'd be fine with this. Either way, Rubina was really trying to kind of bring him up, make him feel a little better. And in a moment of pure comedy, not to them in the moment, but to us watching on the feeds, knowing the full situation, Rubina told Chemo, like, hey, cheer up. There's going to be videos and GIFs of you eating food on the internet. And he's like, oh, no way. I didn't make that much of an impact. Brother, that's one of the biggest things you're known for is slurping your noodles loudly on the feeds. That would be like saying there wouldn't be any comments about me mispronouncing a name wrong. Like, you know yourself. Have a little bit of self-awareness, Chemo. Rubina then also cut his and trimmed up his hair. I guess he didn't 100% like the job that Leah had done before she was evicted. But during so, it gave them kind of a chance to chat about their situation and how they could move forward, how they can maybe make a plan to still get to the final three, despite both of them being on the block at the moment. And they talk about how there must be an alliance with MJ, Chelsie, and Cam, obviously. It's like, oh, now you realize it. Because they say, man, it just doesn't make sense why Chelsie wouldn't put MJ up. And why would MJ want to go to the end with Chelsie, who's one of her biggest competition? They talk about telling MJ that, you know, Cam and Chelsie will cut her at the end for each other. So hopefully maybe trying to flip her in the event that one of them wins the power of veto. They could split the vote, maybe get MJ to be the tiebreaker. But it's like, you know what? All of this is great. I love all the plans they're making to try and save each other so that both of them can get to the final two. But you know what? Like, you should have done this yesterday. Like, why are you talking about this now after nominate? I don't know, maybe 5 hours sooner you could have done this and had this conversation with MJ, the two of you, and been like, hey, listen, you don't want to go to the end with Chelsie and Cam? They're going to take each other. At least go with us where you can beat us. Maybe have that conversation a little bit earlier. Just a little bit. We're talking like 5 hours. You can't get nominated and then be like, hey, we should go have a conversation with MJ. It's too late for that. I believe it was actually someone in the comments, I think it was maybe on yesterday's video or during the live. I forget exactly when, but I saw this comment. I think it was Hello Megs. And she said that T-Core really did an injustice to Chemo and Rubina, telling them that they should stick with Chelsie. And She really did. I don't think it was, you know, malicious, right? She was trying to be helpful. But of course, we know that T-Core was very much misted by Chelsie as well. And it's kind of sad that Chemo and Rubina are only now realizing it way too late to really do anything about it unless they win the veto and can flip MJ over to their side. Speaking of, veto will be today. Let's see if Chemo and Rubina can pull this off. Chemo did pull off a nice veto win during the double eviction. Didn't really need it necessarily, but he did pull it off. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Now, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Thank you once again for watching. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button. You made it all the way to the end of this video. Smash that like button. Come on now. And hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Check out the links to all of my socials in the pinned comment description down below. You can check out things like the Twitter, Discord, great place to keep track of when new videos are getting posted. But also Discord, great community that we got over there. I can't say enough about how great everybody is over there, always chatting about different things, the show, other shows, just life in general. Everybody was kind of keeping track of how people were during the hurricanes that were going on down south. So yeah, just a really great community that we have over there. I can't say enough about. Check out the Twitter and the Twitch of the Kick, where we'll be streaming a lot more, especially once the season finishes up. I've got a lot of fun plans for things I want to do over there, watching other reality shows. We're going to be doing some gaming too. But thank you guys all again so much for all the love and you support you show me here on the channel. You can check out things like the Ori Fund or Throne or even join the channel. But again, the easiest way to help support everything that I've been doing here on here is just hitting that thumbs up button. I can't tell you enough how much just that simple click is huge for YouTube, letting everybody know that what we're doing here, it's a good time. So thank you guys once again, and I will see you next time.
I would prefer that people who want to play. Well, honestly, I feel the same way. Okay. The first 2 times, they got picked, right? But this time, y'all could have picked anybody else. Anybody else. I'm going to stop being mad at it, though.
Yeah.